We are following that heartbreaking news out of upstate New York, where a plane crash took the lives of 6 people, and that includes this well-known Massachusetts family from Weston.
That's where we find our Mary Marcos with more on what we're learning about them. Mary, this was devastating news to hear over the weekend.
Absolutely, Glenn. And all 3 Groff children went to school here at Meadowbrook, and the community is crushed to learn that only one of them is still alive. Michael Groff and his wife, Newton Wellesley Dr. Joy Saini, will be deeply missed by their patients.
You felt comfortable, you felt safe, you felt looked after, you felt cared for. Just going to be sad to know that if I needed to see him in the future, that he's not going to be there.
2 of their 3 children, Corinna and Jared Groff, were on board with their significant others when the pilot radioed air traffic control to report a missed approach.
We had spoken to them in the morning, wished him a good trip and wished her a happy birthday, and hadn't heard from him in the afternoon.
John Santoro's son, James, graduated MIT with Corinna, a soccer player named the NCAA's Woman of the Year. They were flying to the Catskills to celebrate her 25th birthday when the plane crashed in a field just miles from the Massachusetts border.
My wife happened to just, felt something wasn't right, and she looked online and saw that there had been an accident.
The tragedy sending shockwaves through their communities. In an email, the head of Meadowbrook Schools saying in part, quote, "Please keep the entire Groff family in your thoughts and prayers. Our hearts are especially with Anika, who is navigating an unimaginable loss."
And I just wish I could give her a big hug and say, your dad, your mom, they're all, just wonderful people.
Now we are learning that Michael Groff, the father and a longtime pilot, was flying the plane. The crash is still being investigated by the NTSB. Live in Weston, Mary Marcos, NBC 10 Boston.